Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my first official real video I've done on my actual camera instead of just quickly on my phone in a little while. So I am in the spaceship. It's not quite as glowy as usual because it's daytime right now instead of nighttime. Can you believe I'm awake and doing things in the daytime these days? I don't know what's going on in the days of coronavirus. I get up early and go to bed at a somewhat reasonable time, and I don't even know who I am anymore. Last time I made a video about hair, it not only became the most watched video on my channel, but it also is by far the most disliked video I've ever made. And I actually think there are more dislikes on that video, actually I know there are, than I've ever gotten for the rest of my whole channel. I have so many comments that are basically like, what are you talking about? You don't know anything about hair. You didn't do this right. If you had done this the right way, it would have been perfect. I stand by my review of Good Die Young though. I did not like it. I thought that it looked beautiful. I thought that the color in my hair was very pretty. It was a very pretty blue, but it was extremely messy. And I didn't just have that problem the first time I rinsed it. I went on to have that problem for maybe a week at least after, possibly more than that. And it got to the point where I had to wash my hair in the bathtub every time with my head under the sink. And even doing that and being as careful as I could to keep it from dripping onto my skin, it would still stain my forehead every time. So I still say, and I still stand by it, Good Die Young is a big no for me. It was a mess. But today we are not talking about Good Die Young, and we are not talking about a hair color that's terrible. Instead, we are talking about an incredible hair color that I am very, very excited I finally got to try, and I'm very excited to go on a hair color journey with. So before we talk about Overtone though, I would like to just say, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Kendra Saunders. I am the author of the Alien Popstar series. I am the owner of Half Lucid Jewelry, which is like the crown that I'm wearing here. Lately, I have been definitely more of a jewelry designer than an author, to be honest. My jewelry business has been doing awesome, and I've been very lucky to meet so many amazing people through, Instagram or whatever, not in person because this is the time of Rona, but meet amazing people who love sparkly, magical, beautiful things. And it's been really fun getting to make stuff for them. So that's been sort of who I've been recently, and part of the reason why I haven't been on here as much. But if you'd like to check out my jewelry, I'm going to put a link to that in the description. And there are some new things on the Etsy store right now available, including this crown. This crown is for sale on Etsy for a little bit longer. So run over there and check it out if you're thinking about getting it. But all of that being said, I make videos about having allergies because I am a serious allergy sufferer. I've been going on for over a year now getting allergy shots. I was on ABC News once because I have such bad allergies. And I do a lot of videos where I talk about different products that are safe for people with allergies, or just like life with severe allergies, So I do a lot of stuff about that, but I also talk a lot about the things I love, which are makeup, skincare, sci-fi movies, speculative fiction movies, and all of that good stuff. So if you like any of those things, you should definitely subscribe to my channel and go check out some of the other videos. So that's enough of all that though. It's time to talk about Overtone. So my roommate got Overtone recently, and I have been thinking about getting Overtone for a very long time. I've been dyeing my hair fashion colors for about 10 years. And I've tried everything. I generally tend to stick with Manic Panic. I know Manic Panic isn't for everybody, and not everybody has a great experience with them, but I have been very lucky. I've had wonderful experiences with them. And I recently had let's see, last I had blue hair, which was when I tried Good Die Young. And then I went over into like pink, and now I'm sort of in a pink and purple stage again. I tend to be in the pink and purple stage most of the time. Those are my favorites. They're just the colors that I like the best and I think look the best on me. I had a lot of fun with blue hair, actually. It looked surprisingly amazing, and I really enjoyed my last summer with blue hair. But this year I wanted to go back to pink and purple. But something very important, I did not want to bleach my hair anymore. After years of bleaching my hair, I have finally taken a long break that I hope will be maybe forever. I don't really want to go back to bleaching my hair, and if I ever do bleach it again, it will be with, you know, a lot more caution, the help of a professional, and probably it won't be my whole head. It would just be like sections. I have naturally ashy blonde hair, quite a bit lighter than you see my eyebrows. I have darkened them. My hair is very ashy blonde, and it does not like holding color at all, like at all. So I've always bleached it because that helps it to hold the color better. It's not because I have dark hair. And a lot of people see how blonde my hair is and they're like, oh, it must be so easy for you to color your hair because it's light. That's not always true though, because sometimes if your hair is just resistant to color, it won't really matter. But through all these years of using different kinds of hair dye and bleaching my hair, I have a lot of hair damage in sort of here down. Everything sort of here up is the good, healthy, new stuff. And it's been 7 months since I bleached it last, so I've been very good. But I wanted to be able to try Overtone because I've heard amazing things about them. I've heard that they are so nourishing and good for your hair. And also the colors look really pretty. So my roommate tried it. She got like a ginger kind for her red hair, and it looks amazing. It smelled nice. So I finally decided I was going to try Overtone. And partly because of coronavirus, they didn't actually have all of the colors in stock that they normally do. So I, because of that, didn't have as much choice of like which ones I wanted to do. But I'm kind of glad because I decided to do Vibrant Magenta for the mask and Vibrant Purple for the conditioner. So I'm doing both because I tend to like a very like warm purple anyway. So I have used this now once. I put the magenta on my hair yesterday. I left it on for about 15 minutes, which is not that long. Usually I'll leave hair color on for a lot longer. But I left it on for about 15 minutes, rinsed it out, and then used the conditioner. And before anybody asks, because they really roasted me in that other video, I did read the instructions and I followed the instructions. And guess what? I love it. I love Overtone. My hair looks so nice. And even up here where you can see it's definitely not holding on to the color as much, I still have some nice purple streaks. It still looks pretty. It sort of, you know, brightened the colors up here a little. But down here, it is just so beautiful. I couldn't believe it when it dried, how pretty it was. It's just like such a pretty purple. And it felt amazing. As I was rinsing it out, my hair felt so soft. Again, my hair is pretty damaged down here. So once I was, you know, about half dried, it was still on the dry side, but it's just going to take time. And I've been very careful with my hair and I'm doing everything I can. But even today when I woke up, I noticed it wasn't as tangled as it usually is. And it feels so nice. It feels so soft. The smell is lovely. It has a minty smell to it. I know that they use a lot of very natural ingredients. They use like avocado and, you know, just all of these nice, very natural, very nourishing and gentle kind of things for your hair. I will say, and I'm not sure if it was because of the mint or not, because I use mint related bath products all the time. I had a tiny little bit of itchiness. I will be keeping an eye on that next time I use it and I'll report back. But my initial thing I'll say is I didn't get the same, like, you know, kind of swollen face, stuffy, runny nose reaction that I can get sometimes from certain hair colors. That really happened with I think it was Arctic Fox, unfortunately, which Arctic Fox is a great company, and you know, they're great and everything, but I had a little bit of a reaction to them for some reason. Just something in it, I think, didn't agree with my million allergies. But so far, so good with this stuff, and I'm very excited to keep using it. It is vegan and cruelty free, which is very important. Suitable for all hair types, free of sulfates, parabens, and ammonia. They suggest using gloves if you don't want to get if you know you don't want to make a mess, which I did. I used they provide a pair of gloves. I used one of the gloves because I didn't mind, you know, and I kind of wanted to see how bad it would be with the staining. It's not bad at all. But if you're worried about staining, they suggest gloves. And you're supposed to, with the conditioner, apply it on wet hair whenever you need to condition, or for even brighter color, you can apply it on dry hair, wait 3 to 5 minutes or longer, it's up to you. Rinse completely, cold water not required. And that is another thing I'll say. I mean, it's hot out, so I rinsed a little bit cold, but not as cold as you have to with some, and it was still fine. It still looked great. Yeah, they've got all kinds of cool stuff in here though, like just looking at it quickly, I see they have like chamomile, marigold, horsetail, vitamin B, lemon, evening primrose, sunflower seed oil, linseed oil, just like all kinds of good stuff. So that's the conditioner. They both have the minty smell. And then with the mask, they suggest putting this on your hair when it's dry, which is what I did, waiting 10 to 15 minutes, then rinse thoroughly with warm or hot water. Use weekly to keep hair fresh. So another important thing to remember though is these do not lighten your hair first, so it's not like you're going to be able to put this straight on dark hair and see the same result that you would see if you had bleached hair or naturally very light hair. And I mean, again, I have pretty light hair, but hair color does not generally stick too well with mine. This stuck better than some have, but we'll see in the long run. It's still new to me. But yeah, I wanted to just share that with you guys because, you know, I love hair color. I really am excited about trying Overtone. I have really enjoyed it so far. I love the color that came out, and yeah, if you've been thinking about it, I think now is a great time to try using them, especially if you're stuck in quarantine anyway. Try a fun color, go wild, buy a crown, do a photo shoot at home. Send me the pictures, I'll put them on Instagram. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for sticking with me through a few long absences. I promise there are sparkly things on the other end. So thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. That would be awesome. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these kind of videos. All right, I'll see you in the next video.